Hey everybody, welcome back to Dead Space 3. I'm the Blues 32, and last we left off, we are chasing Danik down to the center of the planet. Or at least the center of the ice. For we have learned that the planet was not always ice. And indeed, the whole reason it is frozen is to prevent the moon from finishing. The moon being pulled out of its orbit. Does anyone know what I'm talking about with that? Probably not. I mean, who here has actually watched Mega Man? Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? I'm amazing. Oh, that's not good.
He's on the wall!
Well, it's big. Why didn't you finish with them? Wait! Aww. Would you guys stop shooting at me? Goodness gracious. Watch where you stomp. These things go boom. They're disgusting. What was that? Ammo. You are talking my language. The language of armaments. And semiconductors. Please forgive the sniffling. Just just outside, and it's like below freezing out there. And I do not care for it. And this is heavy standard frame. Shit. A javelin gun. Oh, this looks safe. Surely this will end with me getting cut up by fan blades. Fall. Shit, here we go. Just a light. Anything? No? Gonna leave me high and dry? That's right, come and get me. Dumbass. Impact never bothered me.
All dead. Isaac Clarke? He shot the rest.
Then radio for reinforcements!
But how will they reach us?
We can open the ventilation systems from in here. Clear a path for the dropships! Do it now!
Why don't I just, like,
Isaac, you
leap
all right?
down and kick their
Carver's
ass?
here.
Clearly
He's
no
headed to the machine.
impact
Can you
will
reach
ever
him?
bother me.
I'm trying to find a way into the city. We'll try to meet up on the way.
Alien artifact. Personal log, Dr. Earl Serrano. By setting up camp at the edge of the deep dig site, I am able to oversee the excavation more directly than before. Each day is filled with thrilling new discoveries never before witnessed by another human being. Just yesterday, we broke through into a staggeringly huge internal cavity filled with an eerie green light. There was a sudden rush of vapor as the two atmospheres met for the first time in eons. The deep dig teams were sent in with camera feeds to be my eyes and ears. I could hardly contain my excitement as the first images, grainy as they were, showed a vast city of magnificent architecture and towering statues rising out of the mist. I like Dr. Serrano. Wish I brought that. find that killing those guys on the elevator a lot easier. Just point and shoot. Kaboom! No more Mr. Nasty Face. Dr. Earl Serrano. The cranium of this species contains 6 holes, each a passage leading to a resonance chamber not unlike our own nasal cavity. When air is blown through the holes, it passes through a phononic membrane that then vibrates and modulates the sound by opening and closing the various membranes. Notes are produced. This coincides with a written script observed carved into the surface of many of the structures we uncovered. It isn't so much a written language as it is a pronunciation key. There appear to be 6 basic letters or notes in the language. Simple to be sure, by combining notes, new meaning is conveyed. Thus, there is a notation indicating how long to hold each note. Now, it is highly unlikely that the species would need a pronunciation guide for its own language. In fact, it appears to have been added as an afterthought. It's as if they knew they didn't have long to live and they needed to communicate something very important to whomever discovered their world. In a way, this notation was left for us, as a way for them to speak to us from beyond the grave. How cheery.
The misshapen moon in orbit. That's what controls the markers. It's the end state of these creatures. Or rather, it would have been. You see, the natives of this planet constructed a machine that froze the moon in mid-formation. But it wasn't
Oh, it froze the whole planet.
Even half-formed, the moon's marker signal speaks to the markers back home. And it doesn't end there. There is a network of brethren moons spanning the stars. As each one completes, it connects to this network, making them aware. If this moon should complete, its brothers will all come, looking for food. But there is hope. The natives never finished configuring the machine. It wasn't meant to merely freeze the moon, it was meant to destroy it. You'll need the codex. It is the key to unlocking this machine and reconfiguring it. Follow my trail into the heart of the machine and end this nightmare.
Carver, did you hear that? The machine can crush the moon. It just needs to be properly configured.
What about Danik?
Stopping
Danik can
Danik
suck
won't be
him
enough.
Nah.
We need to get that codex back. It's the key to reconfiguring the machine. But Serrano's locked the passage using some kind of alien glyphs. I'm gonna look for a way to bypass it.
You don't. Is there a key here?
Open.
Oh. Okay. Lovely. Voice-activated doors. I suppose that isn't true. The doors were added by the people. So Serrano made it a voice-activated door that using a voice that nobody uses anymore.
My God. Shit. This must be ground zero.
And that must be the machine.
You're close.
So I guess this is it, huh?
Yeah.
This is it.
My scavenger bot came back.
I need you to promise me something. If I don't make it, you'll get this done, right?
Yeah, sure.
We'll get this done, Carver. You and me.
Yeah, but if I don't... I helped get us this far. And that's close enough for all this to count, right?
Yeah.
Count for what?
I don't know, just
Can we get on with it?
all the bad I've done.
Oh, shut up, Carver. You're a good man.
I alienated my son, wrecked my family. Isaac, I killed Santos. Is that what a good man does?
Sometimes.
Good men mean well. You just don't always end up doing well.
Hey. I'm sorry about
Can we save the bonding for later?
Me too. Me too.
This way.
I think we got...
Look, it's Dan. It's not too late.
Let's snipe him from here.
Let's go get that codex.
It's not that big a deal.
Come on! Eyes in path! They joined up with Danik up ahead!
Try to slow him down. I'll find another way. Danik, you have to stop.
Isaac, is that you?
No.
You are unbelievably hard to kill. Are you aware of that?
Danik, do you know about the moon? Do you know what it is?
Part of the miraculous ecosystem, I assume.
It's alive, Danik. It's hungry, and it isn't alone. If you turn off the machine, you'll set it free. And then it and all its brothers find our markers, find us, and wipe us out.
How can you presume to know its intentions? You fear it because you don't understand it.
Danik, hear me out! Danik, are you listening to me?
How can you presume to know its intentions? Clearly, this is something that would deserve more study. From a scientific point of view. But you're not a man of science, are you, Danik? You claim it. But anyone can claim anything. Run for my life, run for my life. Wait, do I need to turn it on first? No. Him. Make with the pow pow zap zap. You can tell how little he knows what he's doing. Yeah, shoot them! All Unitology artifacts discovered. Unitologist circuit set available at the bench. Okay. Daily Reflections, Jacob Danik. Like any good spiritual journey, this trip has constantly questioned my beliefs and tested my resolve. But by careful observation of the facts, I now believe I know what truly has transpired on this planet and why our race has failed to achieve convergence. The natives of Tau Voltanis, like ourselves, tampered with the markers and broke from nature's plan. Judging by the relative completeness of the moon in orbit, they were close to achieving final lasting glory. Now we are faced with their test. Will we too fall short of eternal glory because we stopped mere inches from the final stage? Will we also succumb to fear and fear to take the final step? Faith takes courage, my friends. Today, let us be the ones to set aside fear and accept the promised future by the markers. Except there was none. You're making it up off the cuff. You're full of shit.
Isaac! He's getting away! Hang
Oh, he's-
on! I've
oh,
got
he's
a
not.
plan!
It's called make things blow up. Ah, that acted a lot faster than I thought it would. Yeah, I know.
Isaac! Gotcha! The fuck kind of plan is this? Give it to
Shit
me!
one.
Christ, you're heavy! Oh, Isaac, you're slipping! Isaac!
Carver! Over here!
Over where?
Oh, hell. I'll meet you at the machine!
It's a unitology circuit set. Well, this thing works a treat on them. I love how these things have 2 drops. Okay, if that's the way I want to go. What's this way?
The deep dig teams were some of our brightest archaeologists and soldiers. What happened to them down here has served as a cautionary tale to us all. What drove them to such extreme behavior, to such depravity and violence? I have sequestered their bodies in the staging compound. There I hope to find an answer, not only to their demise, but to the workings of the artifact they discovered in the depths.
Sounds like fun to me. We got the codex. We have all the time in the world now. Mom's cat knows that something's up. That I'm gonna have to get rid of it soon. It's starting to take craps on my clothes and shit. Yeah, it's horrible. It's gotta go, clearly. Honestly, it's making the decision a lot easier on me. Holy balls! Boosting the damage any.
was shivering, naked when I found him. The self-inflicted wounds carved deep into his skin, the meaning of which I can only speculate. I had to work to pry the artifact from his cold, white hand. A curious object made of an unknown material, activated, it seems, by sound. The markings are words, that I'm sure of, but without a means of translating them, I'm afraid its purpose will remain a mystery. If only there were more time, I could find other examples of the script stored here and unlock it.
Sounds like he did. So, you know, good on him. Personal log, Dr. Earl Serrano. The Deep Dig survivors refuse to speak. Whether this is willing or the result of trauma they observed is uncertain. They continue to draw strange symbols on any surface they can find, and when no other surface is available, they use their own skin. After persistent inquiries as to what they were doing, one of them finally turned and spoke to me. "We witnessed the truth," he said, "and so will you." This last bit he screamed as he came at me with a utility knife. Thankfully, I managed to scramble away. It took several soldiers to subdue him before he could be taken to a more secure holding area. Da, 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 da,
Entering zero gravity.
Yeah, da, 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 yeah, da, Oh. I remember this being bad, but I can't remember why. Dead yet? Yes, it is. Personal log to Earl Serrano. When I first saw the city, I was amazed at the statuary. They're everywhere you look, clustered together, integrated into the architecture. It wasn't until I studied them more closely that I understood that they're not statues at all, but the remains of this once great species. Willing or not, they have become an integral part of a machine of staggering complexity. They've literally paid for the construction with their very lives. Them's the brakes, man. Anything under here? It's just a light fixture. And plop. Hey! You're tall. Well, I think we'll end this video here. I am the Blues32. This is Dead Space 3. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.